Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday School. It's Miss Mary Ann. I hope you guys are all doing well and really getting ready for summer and have lots of good things planned coming up ahead. This is the last week of our Beatitude series, so we're going to wrap that up, and it's also going to be our final video for a while. We are moving towards more in person, and we're going to move to summer schedule. If you guys have any thoughts on whether you want more videos or what kind of services you would like from Sunday School, we would love to hear that. So you can look at that contact information and let us know your thoughts over the summer. So we are at the end of our journey with Jesus's most famous sermon, the Beatitudes. It's been a great journey. We've learned a lot together. I've learned a lot doing this, and I hope you guys have all had some fun. I wonder if you've ever been in a really tall building and looked down. And when you looked down, what did you notice? Did you see things that you hadn't seen before? Did things look really different from the way that you had seen them before? I wonder if this series has changed how you thought about Jesus or about his teachings or what you learned on this journey. In your email, there is some coloring sheets and pages. There is all the Beatitudes, small versions of the coloring sheets again, and a list of the Beatitudes rewritten as we have talked about them this time. So you can kind of mix and match and see if that helps you think about them. Let us get our candle and do our opening prayer before we begin this today. And let's just take a moment to take a couple of deep breaths and get ourselves ready for our prayer and our story today. Dear Jesus, thank you for your beautiful heart and topsy-turvy teachings. Thank you for changing our hearts and lives, for helping us to see everyone and everything through your eyes. Bring us down the mountain now with hope and strength to serve, love, and heal your world. Remind us each day what it means to be truly blessed and keep us steady as we follow your footsteps. Amen. So together we have been on this mountain with Jesus to learn and grow. Look at all that we've discovered. We've learned about God's heart, a heart of never-ending mercy and love. We've explored what God's kingdom looks like, the way the world can work when we create communities of justice and peace. We've talked about God's promises of abundance. There is more than enough. When we're told too often that there isn't enough, we've grown more in who we are, beloved children of God. And as we learned about God's heart, our hearts have grown. We've experienced God's blessings to be happy in the fullest sense. We've opened our hearts and minds to the way Jesus has shown us how to live. Gentleness, humility, mercy, and love are what make us powerful. When tears, harshness, and persecution happen, Jesus knows what that feels like, and we support one another through every step of the journey because we are part of a team of peacemakers, using our voices and power to bring justice. Even if we are sometimes misunderstood, we find joy when we disrupt systems that hurt people and when we create newer, fairer ones. Jesus taught us on a mountain, a place that was believed to be holy, special, and close to God. And now it's time to come down the mountain to love and live the way Jesus showed us. The world may look the same as when we went up the mountain, but we have grown and we can see the world in a new way. Jesus showed us how to love our neighbors and all creation with open hands, an open heart, and an open mind. Jesus said we are blessed when we feel what the world feels, when we act on behalf of those in need, and when we receive help when we are in need. This is how God's kingdom is on earth, a kingdom that everyone can be a part of. Together, as part of a great big team, we can love and heal the world. Are you ready to come down the mountain? Remember, you can hike, you can use ropes. Gotta go down this time. You can climb, you can roll in a hiking wheelchair. You might even find another fun way to get down the mountain. So let's take a few seconds to come down this mountain now. I'm going to hike. Since I hiked up, I'm going to hike down. I wonder what way you are going to come down this mountain. Let's go. We made it. It's much easier going down than it is going up, don't you think? After a long hike back down a mountain, people usually take time to drink water, to get cleaned up, and to rest. Take off their boots, maybe change their clothes, soothe some sore muscles if it's been a really long one. So let's take a moment to rest and remember all the important things that we learned. Jesus taught us that God blesses people in unexpected ways. Here is what Jesus taught us in words that are easier to understand. God blesses all of our feelings. God comforts us when we are sad. God blesses us when we choose a way of gentleness and work to bring wholeness to the earth. God blesses those who are not satisfied until our community reflects love and justice. God blesses us when we respond with grace, even when we have been wronged. God blesses those whose actions match the intentions of their hearts. God blesses those who use peaceful means to support justice, because only justice can bring wholeness and peace to all. God blesses us when we choose the way of Jesus, even though others may disagree. And we are filled with joy because we know that we are joining with all the prophets, bringing God's kingdom to earth. Now, think about the world around you. Are there spaces and places that could use a touch of blessing? I wonder which beatitude makes you think most about your neighbors, your school, your friends, and your family. I wonder what you liked best about the Beatitudes. I wonder what surprised you during this series. Is there any particular one that really surprised you? I wonder what part of Jesus' teaching is the most exciting to you. I wonder which one is the most helpful to you, or the most comforting. I wonder if you found any of them really confusing, hard to understand. And I wonder if you have any questions about the Beatitudes. I wonder if you could ask any question of Jesus, what would it be? I wonder which part of the story you liked best. I wonder which part you think is the most important. And I wonder where you are in this story, or which part of it is especially for you. And I wonder what you are going to do this week and this summer. I wonder if you're going on vacation and where you're going to go, or just what your biggest hopes and dreams are for the summer. And I hope that they could come true. Let us do a blessing. Remember, a blessing is something that you receive, so you can put your hands out and I will speak the blessing, and then you can bring it into your heart. May God bless you on the journey of faith as we partner to bring God's kingdom on earth. And let us do our prayer. I will bring the candle back. Loving God, we thank you for the times that bring us close to you and to one another. Help us to remember that you are always with us. Amen. And I will change this light so the light of Christ can be with you wherever you go and wherever you are. This light will find you and be there where you need it. Blessings, everyone. Take care.